Pull up with a stick, let it hit. Pull up with the stick, let it hit. Pull up with the stick, let it hit. Pull up with the stick.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Precious Pearl. Welcome to PDK Pull Up. My boy pulled up on me.
All right. Look, I'm glad I had the opportunity to interview you. I've been trying for the longest, and it worked out. So I'm proud of myself.
There we go.
For the people that's not really too familiar with you and what you got going on, just kind of introduce yourself and explain what you got.
Again, I am Precious Pearl. My Instagram is vanilla_negra. A lot of people don't know what that means. I'm gonna break it down just a little bit. I didn't want to go on Instagram and put mixed girl, black girl, white girl. So I did vanilla for white and did the negra, which is a Spanish term for black. So it's black and white. Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that down because I always want to know why.
They don't know, but just give you a little history. That's what that means. And I host, I promote, video, Vixen.
Yeah, I saw all of that.
Yeah,
I saw all of that in your
I
bios.
dib and dab, I sing, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come up with 601 ways to get it. That's it.
That sounds like me. Look.
Oh, notary services too.
I saw that, so I was finna ask you
Yeah.
all of that. Like, what made you get in? What made you get into the entertainment industry? That's kind of all circled up.
Honestly, it's easy legal money. I mean, cause in the entertainment world, let's just be honest, looks they sell. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I plugged up with a lot of good people. Shout out to Aunt Rob. Aunt Rob been booking me since I was like 19, 20. We've been working for years. And he kind of really the one that put me out there with the modeling thing. He's like, you need to start doing this because I was just taking pictures at that time and hitting the stage with the little fashion shows. But Aunt Rob really, he was like, man, I'm telling you, you can get some money, I'm like, all right, cool. So he started plugging me with 97.7 and started plugging me with the local artists, which I started being in their videos. I mean, it went fast. I was like,
okay.
dang. So yeah, shout out to my boy Aunt Rob.
Yeah, big shout out to Aunt Rob. Big shout out to Aunt Rob.
Homie.
So let me ask you this. If you could name any artists that you have worked with or had the opportunity to work with so far, who would be your favorite?
I've worked with Young Pumpkin. I've worked with Murder Man. I've worked with Hollywood Look. I was in one of his videos.
I saw that one.
Honestly, I would have to go with Murder because he is so funny. Like everybody thinks that because his appearance, everybody scared of him a little bit. When I tell you, Murder's the coolest dude ever, man. Like he humble and he can rap. And we were just sitting in the living room. Honestly, we made our song in my living room at the time, and they had the stuff, and we branded it. It was a song. It was a hit. I was like, okay, well, let's run it.
Well, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Could you explain to artists and also business owner how, because I saw you notary services, how that could be beneficial to them? Because a lot of artists, I feel like they don't understand the concept of how important it is to actually have paperwork on your stuff.
With the notary, you definitely, when it's something dealing with legal documents, you definitely want to have your signature witness because it's so much fraudulent activity that's going on. So when you notarizing something, it's guaranteeing that person is there to sign their signature, like it wasn't forged. So I mean, dealing with contracts, that's something that you really want to have
Definitely
on hand.
want to, yep.
Yeah, a lawyer, of course, but notary will have to be present as well. So that's why I come in at,
And do your thing. Okay.
Yes.
How has COVID-19 affected what you have going on, if it affected it?
Honestly, it didn't really affect me.
Didn't?
Let me say this. With hosting, my job's kind of slowed down because, we had so many rules and regulations as far as operating in the clubs. But as far as promotions and of course my notary business, I didn't see an effect. Actually, I gained with COVID because we got the stimulus checks and where I work, you know, more people needed more money. I'm a loan officer. So yeah, I didn't see an effect with COVID at all.
That's good. I'm glad.
I'm thankful. Thank the God above.
I'm trying to tell you. That's kind of the same with me because I do Uber and Lyft, and the people actually thought because of this COVID that it kind of slowed down, but it really did because Jackson don't really have a lot of Uber and Lyft drivers, so it kind of actually did me some good. Yeah. Especially when I started doing it full time. So
right.
It actually,
then, people didn't want to leave their home, so there you go. you were getting them up.
Let's see. I see on the gram that your drip game, your clothing and your shoe game always be on point. It's always on point. So the question I have is, are you linked up with any boutiques, or do you have any sponsors or anything like that? Because
I am. Fresh. I appreciate the comment. I do have a lot of boutiques that I work with. We actually help each other. I promote their gear. Some of them will give me clothing, you know, to put on. Shout out to Sassy Feet Boutique, my shoe game. They always got my shoe game right. Shop Allure. I got a boutique owner that's in Dallas. She stopped, but when she was up and running, she sent me product. Dream Boutique, dope kid, you know. She's just sending stuff. I got different ones. I ain't gonna name all of them because then you know they be trying to plug themselves. But those are like mostly my main boutique.
Okay then. Well, that's always good, and it's always good to see people in whatever business they in branching out. I see a lot of time people, they just want to stay and do the one thing, but it's always good to branch out.
Oh yeah, I do it. Oh, and shout out to Heartless. He's hooked me up with quite a few.
Okay
outfits.
then.
Yeah.
Okay then.
For my birthday last year. Yeah, he hooked me up with a dope outfit.
What made you get into the promoting? Or how did you get it? How you wound up in that?
Honestly, shout out to my ex. We had like a promotional company, and it was more so his, like, kind of help him out with it. And I saw how easy it was with the social media. Honestly, anybody can be a promoted. Long as you have that following base and you get the material out there and you kind of grind and, you know, work with your people, it's simple, it's easy. And then I have a high following base, so my views are high. I just put it out
That's
there.
another question I wonder. How, to somebody that's trying to look in and get into like promoting and hosting and whatnot, like what suggestions could you give them as far as trying to get their following up? Because that seems like the hardest thing to do.
Honestly, it is gonna all take support for each other. You know what I'm saying? If you want people to support you, you gotta support them. So start posting other people's information, business, or whatever they got going on your page. Once they repost, then of course they're gonna look to see, okay, well, Vanilla Negra just reposted this. Let me see who she is. That's how you network. Yeah, you gotta network to help each other. Whoever else has a big following base, ask them to post. I mean, don't be afraid to ask people. I just ask people, hey, can you post this for me? And if you got something you want me to post on my page, I'll post it. And that's really how I got my followers up.
Okay then. What's on your playlist? Like, music wise, what's on your playlist right now? When you go to iTunes library, what's gonna pop up?
Depending on my mood, I love R&B. I love old school. I listen to it all. I like country. I got a mixture of everything that you can name on my playlist. Rap, gospel, like everything.
You know what? I tried to listen to everything. I just can't. It's the gospel is just really. I don't know. It's really hard. It's hard. It's hard for me to just get into it. That's like trying to listen to Fantasia. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, you have different genres of music and different genres of artists. So you can't listen to every artist. You know, I mean, I'm just being honest. You know, you have the dope ones like Mary. They're my favorite gospel group.
Okay then.
You know, they're not doing a lot of screaming and yelling, and I mean, they have some dope beats and dope songs.
I think that'd be the thing with me.
Yeah.
Just the screaming and it's just.
Yeah, now some guys, you know, some songs. Period.
I'm not taking nothing away from it, nothing.
Yeah,
that's like
some
an R&B.
people
You got a
do.
lot. You got a lot of
Yeah,
screaming and
some
hollering. I
people
just be like, they don't even. You can't take all of that.
Yeah, they do a little too much, but you know, it just depends upon, you know, the artist.
Okay then, I'm gonna ask something I just ran across today. I saw that have you heard the story about Lil Uzi getting a diamond implanted in his forehead?
I saw it on social media, but
What if a guy walked up to you and he had a diamond implanted in his forehead, like what would be your reaction? Like just like don't
yeah, I don't. That's everybody got their thing. It goes back to the genre of music. To everybody has their own sway. Everybody has their own taste. My taste, I wouldn't like. You know, that's a little bit much for me. But you know, somebody may like it. He might run into a chick that actually feels like it.
I just don't think I want nothing implanted on my forehead.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It ain't got nothing to do with the diamond. It's just having something implanted in my forehead. It's just.
Well, you know, you have a lot of money. A lot of these artists, especially younger artists, they tend to do bizarre things.
I think I'd rather take that money and buy me some land.
Yeah, we definitely start investing.
I think I'd buy me some land. Okay. What do you accredit to your success?
What do I credit?
Accredit. Like, what do you say this is the reason for my success?
My daughter. My daughter is the reason why I do everything, because I want to make sure she's straight. I want to lay the foundation that I didn't have coming up as a teen, young lady, woman. Like, I want her to be straight as far as insurances, like all that. I go hard for her. And when I feel like I'm not being successful or going as hard as I can, then she's my motivation to. So like, okay, P, let me do this. Let me figure out how to do this better. She watching. I know she's watching my every move. So I like to make my moves be some heavy hitting moves. You know.
So she basically your motivation then.
Yeah,
right?
she's my credit as well. My credit to everything, simply because she pushes me. It's like, Mommy, you know, she critiques my work. You know, like, hey, Mommy, that was a nice video, but you can do this. Like, and she's young.
Wow.
So, yeah, like, she's my critic.
Wow.
Yeah, she'll tell me, okay, Mama, you could have did this a little better. I'm like, okay, well, but yeah, I let her check my outfit. She take all my pictures. Okay, yeah, Mama, this the one. This you look cute in this one. Like, I gotta give it to him. That's my photographer. Everything.
I've been trying to get my son like that too, but I feel like he uses the opportunity to just be like, Dad, that's not really it, you know. Like, I feel like sometimes he use, like, when I be getting on him to get back at me. So that's why I be having to get the wife to take the picture, because BJ, he just.
Well, you know, it's no I in team, so I'm not gonna take credit from my daughter, but she is like, whatever I need. I'm like, hey, I need you to put your voice on here. She said, okay. I need you to take this picture. I need you to angle this camera this way. And sometimes, you know, she's like, oh my God, Mom, this is too much. But, you know, she'll do it. She will. She'll do it.
Okay then. Tell everybody what you got going. You got any events coming up, or where they can come check you out at, or anything like that?
I actually do. Next Friday, February 12th, I'll be at Couple Sports Bar hosting. Shout out to my boy DJ Paul Wall. He always books me. We have a great time turnout. Also, February 13th, I will be at, I don't want to say the name wrong. Is it Brookwood?
I think that's what I saw. I started.
Okay, yeah, Brookwood. I had to get confirmation. Brookwood. I will be there hosting with my boy Teezy. Shout out to Shop Allure. They're the ones who booked me. Those are my sisters. Love them to death. And who needs CPR? Shout out to her. It's gonna be like a day party, vendor type ordeal. It was, you know, gonna come out and have a good time.
What type of vendors you gonna have? What type of vendors?
They have from food vendors, clothing, candles, beads. I mean, you name it, they're out there. So
I'm going to get that information. So
yes, I'm gonna be from 12 to 3.
12 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else you want to get off your chest, or anything else, or? Let me ask you this.
Okay.
What you think about the music? About the music in the city? That's coming from the artists in the city.
You have some dope artists. Shout out to Tank. I think I saw him perform at Moneybag Yo. I was out with Hot Noise. That's another group that I'm in. But he killed it.
Yeah.
Like, you would thought he was an actual artist. Like, the boy is really talented. So, not just him. We have others. We definitely have talent here. We just got to figure out a way to all come together and support one another. And, you know what I'm saying? If we don't start in this small city, you can't expect for someone that don't know you to, you know what I'm saying, support you. I get more love, though, honestly, and it's sad to say, outside of Jackson.
That's how I be, though.
Yeah, I get way more love outside of Jackson. I do get a lot of love here, and I appreciate everybody who support me. I appreciate the people that don't support me. Either way, I'm a
just make you stronger.
Yeah, you know, either way, you know. But for the ones who do support, I do appreciate them. Like, it's real top.
How, if somebody was interested in getting into hosting different events and whatnot, like what advice would you give them on how to start or how to go about that? Or what are some of the qualities that you have to be a good host? Honestly,
how I get booked so much, I'm myself. I don't try to be like another host. I don't try to be like this person. I'm just me. And I feel like I was raised to treat the janitor as a CEO, you know what I'm saying? Or just like a CEO. So my point being, everybody should feel like they VIP with you regardless.
Okay.
So that's really how I get booked. I mean, I rock with everybody. I'm gonna walk through the whole club. I'm talking to this person, that person. If I see somebody out, they want to take a picture, I'll snap a picture with them. You can't be bougie and you cannot show love if you're trying to be a good host. Cause then they not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna want to support you. They're like, man, she stuck up, or he stuck up. He act like he better than everybody. You're not gonna get booked. And my personality really is why everybody like, man, Precious cool. Like, she's so cool, man. You gotta be humble. You gotta be yourself, and you gotta show love. That's the best advice I can give.
I think that's about it. Yep, that's about it.
I do want to add one thing though.
Go ahead.
Shout out to the Ash Cigar Shop. It's located next door to Last Call. I do promote that shop. It is the dopest shop. I'm gonna say it if don't nobody else want to say it. It's the dopest shop in the state, not just Jackson. Let me stop now.
She said.
But yeah, y'all come seriously though. The owner's super cool, super dope. Y'all come and support.
Where they located
at? All I know is, I don't know the address, okay? Google, Siri, whatever. But next door, everybody know what Last Call is. Next door to Last Call is right there.
So if you come from 55, you gonna hit the cigar shop before you hit Last Call.
Yes. It is 1424 Old Square Road. Boom! There it is.
Damn. That's a comeback for you.
That
for
is
real. That's a comeback for you.
Reading is fundamental because the address is right here on the door. So.
Oh yeah, they got some great cigars. I normally, I've been going to the one that's downtown, but I've been coming over here to Last Call lately, and I've been forgetting my cigars at the house, and so I've been coming over here to get my cigars while I'm here, and I'm new into the cigar field, so y'all know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I think it's a nice environment. It really is. Like, it's, to me, when I came in the first time, I thought I was walking up in a club or something, because y'all was way too turned. Y'all was turned.
It's different vibes. Got grown vibes. You know, it's definitely different vibes here. So everybody's basically, it's no mess, no drama. Everybody's about supporting. That's one thing I can say about this shop. People support each other here. So if you looking to have like fun without the mess, without the drama, without folks in your business, you come here. It's a cool laid back spot, and it's BYOB. Like, you can't beat that.
Oh, that ain't never wrong.
Yeah, you can say wild bean.
Ain't never nothing wrong with that.
Yes, you can't go wrong.
What's
Buy
the
your
operating-
cigar and drink your drink.
What's the operating hours? What time?
Monday through Friday? You gotta help me out. What's the hours?
What
Got
is
it
it?
out.
Monday through
Monday
Friday.
through Friday. 10 to
10
9. I just be here. I don't know. You know, hey. 10 to 9 on Saturday. Oh,
3 to
excuse
9.
me. 3 to 9 on Saturday. 12 to 6 on Sundays. Boom, there it is.
Bam. Like Marshawn said.
I mean, listen, all you gotta do is follow the key. You know what I'm saying?
That's
You
all
follow
you gotta
me,
do.
I'm gonna put it out there. I might not know the hours, so don't try to sit here and try to talk about me. But there you go.
And she just said it's right before you get the last
It's-
call.
that's all you need.
And y'all don't act like y'all know what last
Everybody know
call
what
is.
last card is. So I mean, hey, I'm gonna give you targets so that you landmarks that you would know how to get here. Okay?
Dang. All right, man. This was a wonderful interview, man. I'm glad I had the opportunity to sit down and chat with you a little bit. Ain't gonna hold you too much. I know you're busy. You're busy. So again, I appreciate you taking the time out. Let me send a shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to my sponsor, Urban Garden. You can find them on Facebook, Urban Garden, on Instagram, Urban Garden 04. You can check out their website, www.urbangardenskincare. Is a company that is strictly for the urban skincare, hairline. They got the beard products. That's why my beard stay on fleek. And thank you so much for Urban Garden. And your Urban Garden, where natural is the new beauty. All right, so y'all make sure y'all go check them out. And again, appreciate it so much.
Oh, yeah, appreciate you for having me,
And thank you to the cigar shop for letting me come up in here and do what I do. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I may sit up here and pull out this cigar. Oh, hold up. I want another shout out to Stevie from Divergence Bourbon. He gave me a cigar, and I've been holding on for it so long. It's actually called the Liberation Grown Ash cigar. And yeah, y'all need to check that guy. If y'all drink bourbon, you need to check him out. He makes his own bourbon. He got like 17 different flavors.
Okay.
He's in 16 states and 3 countries. I'm telling you, I never drunk bourbon until I interviewed him. And as a matter of fact, I need to head back over there and give me another pint, another fill. All right, appreciate it. All right.
Pull up with a stick, let it hit. Pull up with the stick, let it hit. Pull up with the stick, let it hit. Pull up with the stick.